right. Butter in here. Got 4 tablespoons of butter. Who is this out here? I'm finna do it. I just put some butter in the oven to melt. I'm getting ready to make these mashed. Hey, Philip. I'm getting ready to make these mashed baked sweet potatoes for back to work. I forgot I got to start something else. I want this okra. This okra. Let's see who I got on there. Hey, how you doing? I pray that all is well with you. I don't know who this is over here, but how you doing? I still got on my church clothes. I remind myself of my daddy's mother, Ada Louise Bowie. She would come home from church, just put an apron on. She would still have on her hat and shoes and would cook Sunday dinner. You need some vegan recipes, bad. You and me both. This journey is still a journey. Amen. It's still a journey. Trying to be creative, trying to keep the interest up in this plant-based lifestyle because it's just better for our health. So we continue on. We stay in the fight. Amen, because we're better off if we do. But I boiled these sweet potatoes until they're nice and tender. So what I'm going to do is peel them and put them in this mixing bowl right here. Let me see. I need to move this over just a little bit. Uh-oh. There go my light. Okay. Let me see if you can see me better now. Oh, yeah, you can. You can. Okay. So these beautiful sweet potatoes, they have been boiled and they're cooked through and through. So what I'm going to do is peel them, take off, that I don't like all that fiber. So, which is why I kind of boil them first. Get them nice and tender. They're easier to peel and get that extra fiber off of there that makes it stringy. Okay, and so look at there. So I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut it up, put it in this mixing bowl like that. I'm preheating my oven to 400. Inside the oven, there is a Pyrex baking dish with 4 tablespoons of butter, plant-based butter that is melting, because I'm going to be adding that to this sweet potato mixture that I'm going to be baking in the oven. Okay, there's another sweet potato. I got about 5 of medium size. They're medium size. They're not really large. So they'll do the trick, and then Reverend Woodard can have some more for dinner tomorrow. I'll make enough where I won't have to cook for tomorrow. We can have a little bit left over. So here's another one. Another sweet potato. You okay, Daddy? Okay. He's in there watching the football game while I finish getting this dinner together. I don't have much to do except for maybe these potatoes, and I'm getting ready to boil some okra to go over these pinto beans that I've already cooked over here in the crock pot. We smell the pinto beans rolling up on the house. We can smell the pinto beans outside. All right, so here's my last sweet potato that I'm peeling here. Getting all the fibrous portion of the potato off of here. So much easier after you've boiled them. So, all right, that's my last one. All right, now we're gonna put this over here. All right, so to this, I'm gonna add, well, my butter looks like it's melted, so that's a good thing. It's almost melted. So it's about 4 tablespoons of butter. Then I'm gonna also add, instead of adding egg to this mixture, I'm going to add a plant-based egg, which is arrowroot, a tablespoon of arrowroot, and a tablespoon of oil, particularly grapeseed oil, and a 1/4 of a cup of liquid. I'm going to go with coconut milk instead of water. I could use water, but I'm going to do coconut milk. So I'm going to do about, since I only have like 5 medium-sized potatoes, what I'm going to do is the coconut milk. I'm trying to determine whether I want to do 1 plant-based egg or 2. It's just going to make it a little more fluffier if I add a little. So I think, you know what? I think I'm going to do 2 plant-based eggs, because that's my business. So I'm going to start out with, okay, there's my oven. It's ready. I'm going to start off with 1 tablespoon and then 2 tablespoons of arrowroot. To that I will add 2 tablespoons of oil. And to that I'm going to add 1/2 cup, which is 1/4 per egg. 1/4 cup. Usually you can add water, but I'm going to add milk instead of water. 1/4 cup coconut milk and another 1/4 cup, because I'm making 2 plant-based eggs out of arrowroot. Then we're going to stir that up as soon as I find my little wire whisk. Is it in here? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm going to stir that up. In a moment, I'm going to add that to this mixture. But I want to go ahead and whip up these potatoes. So I've got that, the 2 plant-based egg mixture. Then I've got some cinnamon here. I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon on here. Oh, a couple teaspoons. I'm cooking by the spirit. A little bit of almond extract and a little bit of vanilla extract. Some nutmeg. Of course, we gotta have a little nutmeg. Okay. I'm gonna do a pinch of salt, because a pinch of salt just brings out the sweetness. Okay. Pinch of salt. My water's boiling over here. So I'll go ahead and add my okra, my whole okra. The whole okra is going to go on top of these pinto beans that have already been cooked. So we got our sweet potatoes. I need, this is what I need. I need these little babies. Okay. The other thing I like to do with my sweet potatoes is I like to kind of brighten them up. Because when you add all these spices to them, it kind of turns them a little brown. So I always take a little bit of lemon to brighten them up. Make sure I don't have no seeds. Okay. A little bit of lemon. And then I'm just going to start whipping them. The only thing I haven't added is my sugar. I'll get ready to do that. And as you can see, they're still very bright, even with the cinnamon and all that in there, because I've added just a wee bit of a lemon juice. Hey, Bam. Hey, Roxanne and Rodessa. How y'all doing? Okay, so we've got that. We've got the cinnamon, the nutmeg, the almond extract, and the vanilla extract. So now I'm going to add, we need some sugar in this. You gotta have some sugar in this mashed sweet potato. So that's about 2 tablespoons. Okay, so I think I added about 5 tablespoons, which is cool. We're going to continue to whip that up. Like I said, my oven's at 400 degrees. I won't have to bake this long because it's already cooked. And you don't have any raw products in here. You don't have eggs and all that kind of stuff that you have to be worried about when you cooking plant-based. So one thing I love about cooking plant-based is you don't worry about salmonella and all that kind of stuff as much. And things don't spoil because you're cooking with live things instead of dead things. Plant-based. So I've got my 2 plant-based eggs made from arrowroot, coconut milk, and grapeseed oil. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pour that in here like that. Oh, I better do this first. I'm going to mix this. And this is going to add some texture and fullness to my bake. My mama used to call it sweet potato pie, and I don't know what that meant and all that. But it's almost like making sweet potato pie without the crust. Almost, not quite. Okay, so when you look at that, it's nice and smooth and creamy and beautiful. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and add some 4 tablespoons of melted plant-based butter. And that way my pan is already greased because I melted it in the oven in my Pyrex pan. So this is already greased because I melted the butter. I'm going to turn this back on. And I'm doing it at a lower speed because I don't want oil to be flying everywhere. Okay. Oh, this looks beautiful. I almost want to sprinkle it with some coconut or mix some coconut in it. But I don't think Ron would be happy with it if I did that. So I ain't going to do it. Let me do the pinky taste. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so now go ahead and put it in here. I've got my oven at 400 degrees. And we're going to let it bake. Some people may say, is that a sweet potato casserole? No. It's whipped sweet potatoes baked in the oven. I'm going to put some little peaks on it just to give it some texture and make it look even more delicious. If I had some marshmallows, I could put those on top of here. Or if I had some fresh pineapple, I could squeeze the juices from it, mix the pineapple in here with these mashed sweet potatoes, and then bake it, pull it out, and then meringue it with marshmallows. That, ooh. But that's a lot of sugar, the marshmallow part. I've got enough sugar in them. Sometimes I will do that for my kids. I put the marshmallows, just make a sweet potato bake. We put the marshmallows and the pineapple in them. It's amazing. It tastes wonderful. So I'm going to put that over there. And I'm going to take these and pop it in the oven. It's going to be delicious. My whole okra is on the back burner. And it's cooking. I put a little salt in there. I think I'm going to add a little garlic powder to it. Yeah. Turn it down just a little bit. Okay, that smells amazing. So we got that. The beans are already ready over there. Pinto beans. And then I've already got my cornbread ready. So all I have to do is cut it. And then when I get ready to serve it to Dr. Woodard, I'm just going to take a slice. But it's beautiful cornbread. I made it early this morning. I cut it like cutting pie slices. So diagonally 4 times gives me 8 slices of cornbread. And somebody's probably going to get some cornbread from me. Me and Robert typically can't eat a whole pan. It's easier for me to make a whole pan than to try and divide up the recipe. Who is that? Hi, Regina. How are you, darling? So good to see you on. Okay, and of course, it comes out beautifully once it's thoroughly cooled. But there's that cornbread, okay? I'm going to turn a piece over for you so you can see the top side of it. And there you go. Isn't that amazing? Plant-based cornbread, okay? Delicious plant-based cornbread. So I'm going to set this over here till we're ready for it. This too. All of this. So while that's baking in the oven, we're going to go ahead and make Dr. Woodard and myself some beautiful salads that we typically eat before our meal. We eat a raw salad before we eat the hot portion of our meal. I'm also going to make a beet vinaigrette for you. Now, he's a ranch guy, and Marzetti makes a wonderful plant-based ranch that he likes. So he's going to do the ranch, but I'm going to make a beet vinaigrette. And how do you do that, Sister Woodard? So I take my sweet pickled beets and the sweet juice, tangy juice on the inside. I use that as my base, and I add agave nectar or honey to it with some oil and some spices, and it makes the most amazing dressing. Of course, I'm going to put some of the pickled beets on our salad because we love beets on our salad. So I'm going to grab 2 bowls here. need this bowl to make my vinaigrette. And I need these two bowls to make our salad. I love using organic spring mix because it has a lot of color in it. Of course, the more color you have in your salad, the more enzymes you get. The more colors, the more different enzymes you get. And different enzymes are to help different parts of the body function at their optimal best. So when you make a salad, you need to make sure it's a rainbow salad. So make sure you have orange and yellow and purple and red and all these colors in it, which reminds me I need to grab my carrots. I think I already have some over there. So of course your base is going to be this. And look at that. I love radicchio. I love it. In fact, I'm going to take that big piece and put it on that. Because I may love it a little more than Rev Woodard does. Okay, so we've got that. So I've got the base for our salads right here. I have here some orange julienne carrots that I've already used my little slicer. Well, actually, not, it's a little shredder. It's a wonderful tool I have in my kitchen. You can slice, shred, and do whatever you want with it. All right, and then I have a little piece of red bell pepper. That I'm gonna cut up. So cut in thin slices here. And then I'll cut it again, going the other way. But we always like to eat our salad first. In fact, after I get this made, I'm going to go ahead and take this in there to him. He can go ahead and get started on his salad while I finish up everything else. Okay, so there's our red bell pepper that's going to go in our salads as well. Beautiful. All right, so we got the red bell pepper. I also have some blueberries. And throw some blueberries on there. Mix perfectly. Blueberries taste wonderful on top of a salad. So we got blueberries. And these are very sweet. They were on sale at Meijer. $1 for a pint. I was like, oh, it's a blueberry day. I have a Roma tomato here. I'm going to add a little tomato. I'm going to do about a half for both of us. And just because I don't like my salad to be too soggy, I take the seeding out. There are those times I take the seeding out, and this is one of those times. Okay. So that you don't get a watered down salad. Now, I don't throw them away. I can literally Eat the seeds. I just go on with my salad. Okay. All right. Okay. So we'll sprinkle a few tomatoes on that salad. It's not like a hearty salad before your meal. Get that raw in. Get it out the way. Amen. All right. Then we got some beets. Actually, I think I want a little green onion on top of there as well. I probably don't need but about 3 of these. All right. Get those seeds out of there. All right, so I got 3 green onions. Cut off these tops. Okay. Then I'm going to cut the green part at an angle. It just gives a different look, different texture, different presentation. Okay. So a little bit of green onion in there. Like that. I'm going to save the rest of this to go on top of those beans. And then okra. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to do some beets. A few beets. These are big ones. So I usually like to slice them into smaller chunks as you go across the salad. These beets, this brand of beets, I absolutely love. They're sweet pickle beets, and I love it because they put a little clove in it, which gives it a different flavor, and they are just delicious. Me and Rhoda would sit up and just eat these beets right out of the jar. We'd be sitting up there eating them. But it's by Paisley Farm. So if you're looking for some delicious pickled beets, Paisley Farm. Okay, amazing. And I think I'm going to add just a little bit more beet. Because we, like I said, we love them on our salads. Okay. Those are beautiful. Colorful, healthful, amazing. I'll put it a little closer so you can see them. Honey, if I eat 2 of these, I'm good. Aren't those beautiful? Okay, so those are our 2 salads. Set this over here. I forgot about my little soy chai. What you say, Remelene? You have to look. Oh, and once you taste them, you'll. If you like beets at all, you will absolutely love these. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of this beet juice, which I never throw away. I always keep it. I still got a few beets in here, but I'm doing about a half a cup of this beet juice in my bowl right here. Okay, Close this up. So I've got that. You could use agave nectar. I got it upside down because I got a little bit left and I want to make sure I get it. Or you can use organic honey to sweeten up your vinaigrette. The other thing you're going to need is a little bit. Let me see. I use up all my olive oil. I did. I'll take the little bit that's left. This is extra virgin olive oil, which is great for making dressings. All right, I'm going to finish it off with grapeseed. Yeah, there wasn't much in there either. So I've got maybe 1/4 of a cup of oil, 1/2 a cup of the pickled beet juice. And then I'm going to add some Italian seasoning, a little bit of garlic powder. Where's my black pepper? I definitely need this. Oh, there it is. So I'll sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder. I'll sprinkle a little bit of Italian seasoning. Some black pepper. A pinch of iodized sea salt. I need iodine because I have an inactive thyroid. And what else did I say? Okay, let's start with some agave. Go ahead and empty that out. And then I'll do a little bit of honey as well. All right, let's stir it up. See what we got. I think my okra is done. And you just stir that around. A wonderful vinaigrette. If I had more oil, I would probably add a little bit more oil, just so that it's not so loose. So let's do the pinky test. Y'all. So there's my pickled beet juice vinaigrette. Okay. Now, if I want to add a little something to it, give it a little more tang, I can always use just a little bit of lemon. So I put a little bit of lemon in there. That gives it a fresh. Yeah. Okay, so that's my dressing. I forgot to tell you, I always sprinkle a little everything bagel on our salads. It's a beautiful garnish. And it's wonderful flavor to your salad. Everything bagel is really everything, anything. Whatever you want to put it on, you put it on. For real, y'all. For real. Okay. So let me take this back over here. Let's look at these sweet potatoes. They are sizzling around the sides, which is cool. It's cool. Put that up there. This is going to be Dr. Woodard's dressing. This is going to be my dressing. It's going to be his salad. Actually, yeah, that's his salad because I'm looking at this big piece of radicchio that I wanted. That's my salad. Right. So, like I said, Run With It loves ranch, and I finally found a ranch that plant-based ranch that he likes. It's by Marzetti, which makes beautiful dressings, and they also make plant-based dressings. And so it's a rich and creamy ranch, and it uses for its base oat milk, which is definitely a vegan, uh, plant-based milk. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle his with this ranch. And you can tell by the color of this dressing that they use oat milk because it's not that bright white um, ranch dressing you typically buy in the store. It's kind of off-white color, but it is amazing. It's delicious. I like it too, but I kind of like um, my vinaigrette better. Okay, so um, let me take this to Dr. Woodard, then I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, here I come, here I come. So that's him. He likes that. Now Beverly likes her vinaigrette, which is amazing. Oh, beautiful. Lord, we thank you. Um, so you can see this beautiful salad drenched in this wonderful vinaigrette. I've got beets, Roma tomatoes, green onion, blueberries, carrots, red bell pepper on a bed of uh, organic mixed greens. And y'all, I hope I'm not being too rude. Mmm, this is a good salad. An amazing. Mm. Okay. So we got that. I want to show you these beans that I made. Um, these are pinto beans. I added a little carrot in there, some fresh parsley, some onion, um, and I sauteed those before I added it to the beans. I'm trying to get some of that so you can see some of the carrots. Okay, so these are my pinto beans. Okay, you see that? And they've got a little carrot in there. That's parsley that you see, and onion and that kind of stuff. Rude because my bowl is missing. Um, okay. Okay, Rudy, 2:51 p.m. Central. Okay. Yes, these beans, I wish y'all could smell them. So let me tell you what all I put in my beans. So I of course I sort them, then I rinse them, and I do the quick boil. If I do it overnight, I do the quick boil, which is what I did early this morning. So you cover them with about 6 cups of water to every, I think, 2 cups of bean. 2 cups of bean. You cover them, you bring them to a boil, let them boil for 2 minutes. Then you take them off the fire and let them soak for an hour. And you pour that water off, rinse them again, put them in your crock pot, add 6 more cups of hot water, hot to boiling hot water. And then I sauteed all of my vegetables, my onion. I didn't have any celery, so I did flat leaf parsley. I did carrots, sauteed all of that, and added that to it. Then I added all my spices, which is liquid smoke, black pepper, garlic powder, and Italian seasoning, and also some oregano. Um, and I added 2 plant-based bouillon cubes, 2 vegetable bouillon cubes to that. And then you just let it simmer, and you let it simmer, and you let it cook, and you let it cook. And this is what you come up with. Okay, so that's the beans. On top of these beans, I'm going to place some okra. And I want a little butter on my okra. Just a little bit. I got some plant-based sauce spread here that'll do the trick. So I'm just going to coat this okra that is nice and tender. Cooked to perfection. Falling apart. And just going to lay it on top. What you do is just lay it on top of them. On top of those beans. These are small whole okra. Okay. Put that back over here. So you got delicious okra on top of those pinto beans. Okay. So we got that. We got a salad, we got this. And then we got to do this cornbread up. So Rimwood, he wants you to slice his cornbread and put the butter in between. He don't like for me to just put it on top. He wants me to slice it and put the butter in between. So that's what I shall do. So my husband wants me to do. I do it. So all I do is I go straight down the middle here. All the way through the back. And I get this butter. Oh, my knives must be in the dishwasher. They must be in the dishwasher. Because I ain't got no more in the drawer. This is country crock plant butter with an olive oil base. And I'm just going to put that in between there. Like that. And then I'll nuke it for about 20 seconds, but I'll hold off on that. Let's check on these. Oh, these sweet potatoes, y'all. They are ready. They're as ready as they're going to be. I could, like turn on the broiler and kind of brown the top just a little bit. And I just may do that. But meanwhile, let me go get. Okay, so I'm spoiling run with it just a little bit, y'all. Just a little. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna go with the white in here. Gonna put his beans right here. I think I'm gonna give him a few more beans. Put those right there. Aha. That's what I'm talking about. It's browning just a little bit on top. All right, I'll go ahead and do about 20 seconds. I think that's good. Put his cornbread right there. Give him a napkin. I'm going to need a spoon for the beans. May need a fork. I don't know. I'll go ahead and put it on there. All right, now I'm going to take out this sweet potato. Deliciousness in the oven here. Okay, so you can see it's the butter simmering around the edges. I wish y'all could smell this. So amazing. Turn that off. I'm going to go ahead and scoop up a little bit of these potatoes. Put them in this. Oh, yeah. It probably could cook a little longer, but that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. As I'm looking at it, it probably could. Usually when you use a plant-based egg, you have to let it sit so it can firm up. But there is those hot baked mashed sweet potatoes right there. I'm going to put that right there. So there's his dinner. He's already got his salad. And this is our Sunday plant-based vegan dinner. Give you a look-see over here and over here. Amazing. Amazing. I can't wait to tear into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run this in here to him, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's cool. Those sweet things. So I know y'all saying, Sister, what you gonna eat? Hi, Sarah. How are you, darling? Girl, I'm finna get down. Y'all, Beverly's finna fix her plate. I'm gonna go in there where he is. We gonna sit there, watch the football game, and eat our Sunday plant-based, vegan, whatever you call it, dinner. So I guess y'all say, Sister, wanna fix your plate. Girl, I'm finna do it. I'm finna do it. Okay, so I got my bowl here. Y'all know I do a little extra for rum with it. It be extra. I don't require all that. I spoiled him, for real. That man spoiled. Okay, so I got my beans right here. I got my okra. I love me some okra. So here we go. I'm gonna put some on it. I got my okra. What I'm going to do, I'm gonna take me a thinner slice of cornbread, y'all. And I'm gonna put it right there on the side. Okay, this is how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put that cornbread right in the bowl with the beans and the okra. You see that? That's what I'm doing. Then I'm gonna get my little bowl of sweet potato. See, it's still firming up while it's cooling. In fact, I may put it back in the oven and let it bake a little longer. Amazing. I can sit up and eat this all day. So I got my sweet potatoes, my pinto beans, my okra, my cornbread, and I've got the rest of my salad that I need to finish before I dive into that. But y'all, I forgot to sprinkle that little bit of onion on there. On them beans and okra. Yeah. Okay. And this is our Sunday vegan dinner, plant-based dinner. Absolutely, positively. Amazing. Okay. Yes, I am going to enjoy it, Sarah. I am. Okay. I will do that, Reverend Lane and Rudy. Okay. You keep giving me the time. I don't know why, but okay. Go enjoy. Thank you, Bam. I love you guys. Have the most amazing rest of your Sunday. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, share it with somebody else. And for those of you who join me for encouragement, I'll see you in the morning around that 8 o'clock hour. Bye-bye. Bye.